Hello, my dear Aquarius. This is your love and spirituality reading for the time between November 16 to November 30, 2016, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. So I'll start shuffling your cards. November 16 to 17, we will have the Leonites meteor shower. That was last seen in its greatest magnitude in 2001. It has a yearly shower in November, but peaks every 33 years. Where 100 of meteors per hour can be seen. But this time it's not that big of a shower, and the waning gibbous moon from the full supermoon November 14 will block the fainter meteors. In 2001 the meteors could be seen also in sunset and sunrise, so keep outlook. It's very beautiful. November 29 we will have the new moon in daytime, so the night will be very dark. So I call the divine with love and light. I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and I call the 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Aquarius. I want my dear Aquarius viewers to have love in their life, find themselves in loving relationship, and also want them to have creative success and walking to your highest path towards your highest destiny. So the reading is already done, so I'll just tune in a little bit. So Aquarius, this is your future, this is your now, and this is the past. The future is probably the time between 16 to 30 of November 2016, but whenever you watch this, it's probably exact the right timing. Synchronicity, this is the past. Okay, so the first card for you, Aquarius, is 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is a beautiful card about victory, about walking on your highest path, about good messages, good news, and also feeling very like you are in a flow. You can feel like you are taken care of, but by the divine, this synchronicity that I talked about. And it's a good feeling. You feel like you're on a high, and this is in the past. So for some of you it will be in the past, for some it will be happening right now. It's different for when you watch this. So okay, this is a 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is kind of not so much a victory, but more like a stalemate, or the situation where 2 parties are at war and they have this truth. They have agreed to not talk or not war anymore. This is victory, and this is this situation where you kind of nothing happens. It's a bit of a desert situation, and so it might be that one were winning and the other one was not losing, but kind of it's a withdrawal and a person not talking. It could be also you were on a high and then your energy got really low. Sometimes this is a card that represents need of rest, and 6 of Wands is not so usually that really high energy card like 8 of Wands, so you would be so very tired. So I think it's need to be something else. Maybe this is two people, one being victorious and the other one being very like maybe being stolen of their energy. Okay, and here we have a 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is a beautiful card about having your dreams met, and also you can have the perfect job, perfect creative situation, a relationship where there's much love and good times with your family, with children, with relatives. It's a very beautiful card. This is what we all would like to have sometimes, like being really taken care of, being really loved, being really like everything is on its right place. So it seems like it has been some kind of showdown here, and with the 4 of Swords, maybe not people not talking to each other, but love seems to still be there without a doubt. It's 10, so it's rather complete. Here is a Queen of Swords. That's usually Libra, but I think this represents you this time. Queen of Swords is a person that wants everything to be in balance and very just. So it can, I feel a feeling of maybe redemption. Maybe it's kind of not hurt, but something with this, that the other one may have hurt your feeling in some way by stealing something that felt important to you, maybe your pride or something like that. It's kind of not bitterness, but like a bit of grinding with the teeth anyway. So it might be that you feel like a partner or someone that was important to you have made like kind of an exit, like not talking to you, being very like with an head held high in the air, and you still love them, but you might feel like it's better off being alone, because it seems like they might have went away in an order that made you feel a little bit bitter, or a little bit like okay, go then, what do I care? So it's something with that. It's a little bit hard. I feel the feeling from this card, but it's a little bit hard for me to describe it, but I think that was my best attempt. But anyway, it's this feeling of righteousness, and feeling like I did everything right, and anyway they did like this, and I'm still in love. But it's kind of you don't want them to have yet another victory, it seems, even if you still are in love, even after maybe a pause here with the Four of Swords. So yes, this is Two of Swords, this kind of pride, kind of you making, you have your back turned against both this beautiful love situation and also this person on their victory march here. So it's kind of you are showing here with the Two of Wands that you can cope without them, you can do without, you can build your own future without them. Maybe you want to even like move location, move to another place, travel or something to get away from this situation and this hookup with all these beautiful feelings that you still have for a person in a situation, but you're kind of feeling this this pride, so you don't want to admit maybe to having those feelings still. So you want to show yourself like you can do without, and that you're perfectly fine without them, and you didn't care that they did this thing, and it was no problem for you that they left you, but still it seems like you have a lot of emotions for them. So if they have hurt you, I understand you shouldn't give away too much of your energy, and it seems like you are really sucked out of your energy here, but in the same time, if love is still there, that's sometimes a sign that there's still things that need to be worked on, not maybe with exactly this person if you are not up for it, but it's still something with that person's personality that you still need to learn from or experience from, if the love is not gone. So Six of Wands we had, and then it's a Nine of Swords. So I think this person might have gone away with their head held high in victory, but it might be because they felt exactly as you felt when they left. Not exactly like, but they felt like they were also stolen of their energy and their pride and everything. So it might have been like a situation where they thought like enough is enough, and now I will leave this situation, and it might have been just a complete withdrawal of communication, because Six of Wands is also messages, and Four of Swords is kind of quiet stillness, no speaking. So it can have been just people stopped talking to each other, and I think they are kind of sorry too, but I didn't want to be I think they thought like the relationship didn't give them what they needed. This is a Nine of Swords, so it's kind of cruelty. It's kind of not getting your needs met. It's kind of always being very, very disappointed. New sad story after another sad story, and maybe sleepless nights and things like this. So it seems for me, it's what I'm feeling here is that you maybe both parties is still interested in one another. And both are still hurt, both are still like going to sleep with thinking of this person, waking up with thinking of this person. So you are not the only one that's hurt, I think. And you need to look back to what happened, what did they say, did you say, what were your different action. Maybe there's still something there to be fixed. It seems like both are kind of hurting a little bit, and both are still really connected in some way. So here you have, underneath Four of Swords, you have the Strength. So strength is kind of an adult decision that you have made to, it's kind of sometimes when enough is enough. So I think this victory march that happened was because a person took kind of an adult decision that this didn't work, because there was no depth to the connection with the Four of Swords and Nine of Swords. It's more like a war than actually taking care of one another in a love relationship. So I felt like the support was missing. So they decided kind of to take care of themselves in this situation, since they felt like they were not taken care of by you. And of course this could be also the other way around. And for you cross viewers that's kind of watching your partner's reading, you always have like one half of the story, and you will know which half is yours. So don't get upset if it sounds like the story is backward, because we are in a reality with halves and opposites. So we will go down and experience one side of it, but it's just one side of the whole. And you are still a whole. Both the relationship is a whole, and you as two people is a whole, and you are split into two halves, and one half takes the one problem and the other half take the other problem, and you match each other perfectly and mirror each other perfectly. One person took the decision to walk away high in pride and not speaking, but they are still sad, they are still thinking of this situation, they are still hurt. Yes. But they did this because they didn't want this hurt to continue and continue and continue forever and ever and ever. There needed to be a stop somewhere. So, and underneath the Ten of Cups we have Justice card. I think we have had this also for Pisces and maybe some more. Justice is sometimes kind of it's kind of a divorce or legal things that need to be settled, but it seems to be surrounded with a lot of passion and love here. So I think that this is more like a situation that need to be balanced. Maybe this person felt like the situation was really, really out of balance, that maybe they did all the work in their relationship and tried as hard as they could to kind of be the best version of themselves, and when they didn't feel that their needs were met, they kind of left because they wanted justice. Maybe they wanted someone else. You may have wanted someone else to take over the responsibility, like the half of responsibility for the relationship. As sometimes when you are connected like this and one person is doing all the work and the other one is not doing so much work, it gets very much out of balance, and eventually the relationship won't hold for that kind of pressure, because we need to share equally, we need to do equally amount of work in any kind of relationship. There needs to be balance, and if there's not, there's going to be like a rupture, like have happened here, because someone took this decision to leave, I think, or to stop communicating. So underneath the Queen of Swords, we have Ace of Wands, and that's a willingness to have a new beginning. And it's the butterfly here that's symbolizing death, metamorphosis, going from a caterpillar to a butterfly. And you also have the castle here in the background, and that's kind of you, like your total self with all your rooms and all your different personalities and different persons, and so everything is kind of placed in this castle. So it's kind of a picture of what you have to experience about yourself, all these things that you need to see and expand to be able to see the full extent of you. So you want to start anew. There's a new dawn, there's a new beginning, there's a longing for something to happen, for something to be put to place, for something to come to action. And so we'll see. So the next card for you is Six of Cups, beautifully. So it seems like you want to have another go at this, and there's kind of mixed feelings, because you also want to show yourself not needing the other person, but in the same time you do need the other person, and you want to make it better. You want to kind of have a new chance with this. And you remember what I said with the different like this could be the other person as well, but it's someone, Queen of Swords is kind of a person that's very just, very like level-headed, calm, like to be a bit, it's a bit of a loner. So because of this, being a bit of a loner, maybe you kept your other person like too much far away from you, so they didn't feel that they get their needs met. And it seems to be a very passionate person here with the strength here and all those roses. So maybe they want you to show that you care. It seems like they want you to show that you care, and you want to show that you don't care, but you do care. So balance, justice. There needs to be justice here. So maybe you need to risk getting close to another person, and risk to lose a bit of your pride. Maybe pride isn't so important when it comes to love. Their genuinity, purity, honesty is more important things, and Queen of Swords has a lot of those. This is Libra and this is Libra, so it's kind of, there needs balance in the relationship. There needs to be balance in between parties, so both are doing the same amount of input in the relationship, and both are equally vulnerable to each other and supportive to one another. And so there needs to be a lot of communication as well. A new start needs a lot of communication, clarifying communication that can help to heal what has been broken. So the next card for you is Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups, it comes here under the Victory card and Nine of Swords. So maybe you don't have to take the lead in this. Maybe the other person will come, and you just need to welcome them, because Knight of Cups is kind of a person reaching out to you with bearing gifts. So they too might have been hurting a lot from this separation, and still feel the connection between you two. So it seems like they want to come back, but this can also be for some of you, it needs to be you. So don't be afraid of this, because go from your earlier experience with this person. Have they been welcoming you before when there have been problems, or have they been really difficult? If they have been really difficult, maybe there's no use to reaching out. Maybe then you can wait for them to reach out. But if they are, you know that this is a person that's likely going to want to try again, or want to be have been open in the past for working on the relationship, then maybe there's no danger for you reaching out. So you need to look a bit on how it has been in the past with this. Oh, see here how beautiful. This is kind of the opposite of Four of Swords, not talking. This is really talking. This is really talking things through, and telling things exactly how they were and how you felt. And also this adult decision is going to be communicated. So it's not it may be not going to be like a person coming back and saying they're sorry. They're coming back maybe and say, this is what I want from you. If we are going to continue, I still have those feelings for you, and if you have them for me, you need to make a little bit work on it. Because with the Strength, it's kind of a person sticking to their guns, and because they know what they need. This is a card about, it's lust, sometimes called lust or strength. So it's both passion and it's also this fiery strength. So it's very a complex feeling, like being rather adult actually. So, and also being able to talk this clearly and really tell exactly how you feel. It's very showing a big maturity, I would say, whomever taking this decision. Either it's you or the other party. And of course, it can be a totally new beginning for some of you. But with the Six of Cups, it's more showing to some relationship from the past, I would say. So underneath the Ten of Cups and Justice, we had the Swords card, the Ace of Swords. So there needs to again be a high quality on this new relationship, a high quality on the communication, not keeping things like for yourself, to stick to your pride and not be hurt. There's need to be a lot of honesty, vulnerability, not thinking so much about strategy or how to make plans for how to win over the other person. This is going only to lead to the same kind of result that you had in the past. And you see here Ace of Swords. This is the sword with the Justice card, and it's pointing to this beautiful love here, that there need, if you want to keep this kind of quality, there needs to be justice. There needs to be a very level head and seeing things from above, not only seeing things from your perspective, but also from the other person's perspective. It's with all those aces, it's very good because it's a new chance. It's very male aces. It's Swords and Wands, so it's willpower and like thinking a lot. But this is more the I am quality, like the watcher of the thinker. You see how this bird of prey is watching the sword, and this is kind of your I am, knowing what's just. So you need to put yourself in a position, not in your ego, but in your I am, your watcher, so you can see this relationship and what's happening from above, instead of just seeing it from kind of one side's perspective and not being just, but more egocentric. So Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Here's the Tower card. So Tower is about ego, it's about protection, it's about putting yourself highest, it's about pride, it's about all those things that doesn't really matter. What's matter is connecting to someone that you love and feel at home, feeling safe, supporting one another. So if you want this, you need to open up and also be able to give this. You can't save yourself and let the other one perish. So there needs to be equality here. I can see with the Tower, the Justice, and the Four of Swords, the reason to why this silent came, it was because there were some kind of imbalance, and one person were kind of putting themselves in a high tower where they couldn't be reached, and they felt maybe very lonely for the other party. And as I said, this could be the Aquarius person and this could be the Aquarius person. It depends, but it's two different persons here. And it's they both share love, but there needs to be balance between those two parties. And this seems to be very willing to do the work, but this person needs to get out of their pride, because what this person did was they were walking away because the relationship was hurtful, because they didn't get enough, I guess. This is what I feel from the Nine of Swords and Four of Swords here, and the Six of Wands. It's kind of what has been going on during this year, that the nice people that usually is kind of doing everything for everyone. They have kind of stepped up and said enough is enough, and there needs to be balance. So I see a pattern here from what I've seen with many readings during the year. And Tower comes here underneath Queen of Swords. That's kind of wants to keep their pride with the Two of Wands here and doesn't want to give of themselves, but there needs to be giving of themselves if this relationship is going to go anywhere. And here is also this little Page of Pentacles that's showing that what we need now is the pure you, the pure essence of you, not the picture you have painted on the outside, how much respect you have and how much you stand above and don't kind of you're smart. I know you're smart. Queen of Swords is very smart, but this smartness needs to go for the core of what's you, like the purity and honesty and the pounding heart that's inside of there. And also see this coin held really high. It's kind of having a mission and sticking to it and not giving up no matter what happens on the way. So it's kind of a devotion. I think we need to see more devotion from you in this situation. And as I said, from some Aquarius, you will have other kind of your birth horoscope will look different. So you might have more. You might be this person. So don't be sorry if if I'm saying that you are a bit pride and you need to take your core in if you have the other situation. But this is really crucial because we don't need people with armors that sits high up in towers and protecting themselves. We need person that's willing to do the work, willing to open up, willing to do make a better world, to take each other's hand and to really show and be brave enough to show who you are in the depths of you, and trying to make things better. This is a second chance. This is a second chance to do something right and do a beautiful new chance to actually be fulfilled and find happiness in this task, whatever you are doing here. So you have a really good chance if you kind of can survive without your pride, if you can put some other value higher this time. This could work out really well for you, because it seems like whomever may have hurt you here in the past is coming back and are open for business, but there needs to be justice. So it was a rather straightforward reading this time. Very nice actually, because it seems like there's coming like a really solution here. It's coming like it's I feel like a lot of air, like a lot of breath, like it's like having been fighting for a long time and finally there comes a solution. So you see, and you are a part of that solution, and justice is really central here. So whatever, if you are the person that has been giving and not getting anything back, you can't go on giving. You need to be strong and stand on your own 2 feet and don't give away anything for free. It needs to be 50% this person and 50% this person if it's going to be balanced, like true yin and yang. Okay, so I will take some cards for you from the past life oracle card as well, for my dear Aquarius viewers. And you had no death card. I'm amazed. I think I had death with all the other. So that's something to share. You had a tower instead, of course. But that's not the same as death. So, oh, beautiful. The Sacred Union and Cosmos. I need to pause a little bit to take water. So, the Sacred Union and Cosmos. Okay, so you have a really great shot here of happiness, actually. It seems to be like put in place for you. Cosmos is a card about having a connection with the divine through your soul, and that's very typical for the Queen of Swords. You see the rising sword here, and you see this umbilical cord going down here. So it's kind of her. You have a lot of beautiful connection with the cosmos. So you need to listen clearly now and be more brave. You have a dragon also roaming the sky there, and also comet here. Maybe Halley's Comet or something, or maybe the Leonids. So you're actually connected with the cosmos, and also this is a true support from the cosmos. But you see also this castle, which is you, and also I think you can have like a really good connection with. If there is a person that you love and you're currently not with them, I think you have a lot of connection with them in your dreams. So your dreams may tell a lot of, if you need an update on what they feel for you, you might listen to your dreams. And here's the sacred union, partnership, romance, and you see this is coming really clearly here. It's definitely a new chance for this love to blossom in your life, Aquarius. It's looks like coming home. It looks like finally being able to relax in someone's arm and have this moment of happiness and understanding of each other, being able to connect on the same level and kind of giving of yourself, and the other person gives of themselves in a very beautiful back and forth way. And then here you have the source, the divine water coming here. It's kind of this card with the umbilical cord. So it's a lot of communication with the divine for you right now. And the sword is kind of resting here. It's kind of not needed in this beautiful, fragile, fresh situation. So you have something to really look forward to here in the end of November. But it's all come up to what you value. Your pride, this thing, or the love, this thing, being able to communicate, because it's going to be balance. And if you are going to be more in love with your pride than your partner, then there's not going to be a relationship. So you need to choose one or the other. And here comes some cards for you from the past life oracle card. Let's see if we can see something exciting going on from phobias and trust and fate. Okay, yes, of course. Many people who is born in the air signs has a little problem with trust. They are very competent people that have learned to trust only themselves. So of course this is a very hard thing for you. If you are a pure Aquarian, you will have problem with this giving up your protection. It's not only pride, you see, it's also protection of the inner core of you, this little beautiful inner core that you have, that's very sweet, pure and honest. And this is of course what you are protecting with all your survival skills and the pride and having self-respect and everything. So it seems like this is the time to let go of many of your old fears and actually take a leap of faith and trust this situation. And maybe that's your gateway to happiness, to actually trust the situation, which is kind of waking your innermost biggest fear. Yes, so take a leap of faith. The cosmos seems to be very much on your end here and taking care of you. The cosmos is a very supportive card. It's kind of working together with the cosmos, and they're co-creating things with you. So I don't think you have to fear so much. You will be well taken care of here. And I think the phobias is kind of relating to love and relationship, where you might have been hurt many times in the past, but this time is a time for you to trust and be able to open up to love to come to you. Okay, so I'm thankful for all of you watching, liking, and subscribing to my channel. I'm also very grateful for all the beautiful, beautiful comments. I may not have time to answer all the comments, but I try to read as many as possible, and it's making me chuckle and also I tear up sometimes. So it's very beautiful. So I hoped for you to take really good care and to see you again in the beginning of December. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.